I wanted to go ahead and make a video about the new update for ZaneyOS.
It's me again. I'm in your algorithm. Scroll past immediately. Yeah. Yeah. Check, da 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 da. Yeah. Ooh. Da, do that dance. Ooh, goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. Da, do that dance. Ooh, goddamn, who that man? I'm feeling brand new. Hey. Break it down low. You wanna act up, then kick it with a pro. Sick of being cautious, got me nauseous. You need a safe space where I can get toxic. Go crazy. I'm feeling sexy right now. Oh, baby. Party with the Betty. Oh, lady. I'm just feeling good, buddy. Don't hate me. Oh, no. Assemble the ratchets. Let's go hit the road. Pockets new money. They about to explode. I'm Benny Karen's only barbarian. Smoking and staring at my funeral. With optional clothes. Shut the fuck up, bro. They not gonna know. Hakuna Matata, bro. Stop being so scared.
This is a big one. We got a lot of improvements to cover. And also, I kind of wanted to give an update since it's been so long for videos. And I mean, it's not like it's any different. My upload schedule is terrible, especially if you've been around here, you know that. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Zaney. I go by that. You can also just call me by my name, Tyler. And I hope you're doing well. And so let's just go ahead and talk about what's been going on. I have been building custom keyboards. I've been in the hospital. So I had pancreatitis, and then, or that was caused by me passing a large gallstone. And so they just yanked the gallbladder out of me. So I still have some scars and bruises, but hopefully the scars will pretty much not be even noticeable, or maybe if I luck out, I won't even have scars, but the bruises look pretty bad right now, but I'm completely off of all the pain stuff and doing just fine. So, when I got back home, I built this sucker here, which this is a Ferris sweep split keyboard. I've got this really nice but expensive TRRS cable here. This thing is like 30-40 bucks. It's expensive as hell, but it looks very nice. And you can see this half of the keyboard here has a little logo on it, or design, like, crab. If you're like a Rust programmer, I assume these kind of keyboards would be super awesome, but it's a 34 key keyboard. It's using the C Picro microcontroller. So I soldered this bad boy all together. It's got Kale low profile switches. They're the whites, so very tactile, kind of like blue switches. I don't know how well that'll pick up, because I do have a nice like kind of screen on my mic, but I soldered all this together. I had a blast making it and configuring the like layout for it, which I'll have a kind of video on screen where I have the layout on QMK configurator in the browser, and you can see the keyboard laying on my desk. And I've had a lot of fun talking about it with other people. I'm going to be making them and selling them. So, like, if you're interested in one, reach out. I'll preload your own key map to it. Essentially, just if you want someone to build it for you, I'll do it for you and send it to you. I'll let you know what switches I have on the way. If you want to wait longer for custom parts, you want something like, what you want, just I'll build it for you. Just you might have to wait an extra time, because parts ain't fast, especially when you're ordering like from like Chinese vendors, or from out of country. It takes a while. But I have really enjoyed my time back working on ZaneyOS. I have done a lot. I did a completely fresh install, and then started continuing what I was working on previously. So ZaneyOS 2.2 is dropping. It has an incredible amount of improvements, which will be on the screen right now. I hope you will have a much better experience now with ZaneyOS. And the idea behind, ZaneyOS is it's just my NixOS configuration, but it's kind of meant to be an easy start to getting, a Hyperland, Wayland good experience on NixOS without, having to do it all from scratch or, you know, search for, how everything works. I've got documentation on it, and, I also have things like, the keybind thing that you can tap up in the way bar to bring up a menu that will actually show you what the keybinds for the system are, stuff like that to just kind of make life easier while using it. And it's also got a lot of, theming that you're probably going to want just done for you already. So your system looks great. All right, so let's go into some of the major things that you're going to notice right off the bat with the new ZaneyOS 2.2 update. Well, when you load up the terminal, you're now using Fast Fetch instead of NeoFetch because Fast Fetch is actually maintained. And also, it looks better. Obviously, this looks better than the last NeoFetch output. Very nice. Also, the theme has kind of switched, and how we're going about theming has completely switched. So if I cd into ZaneyOS here, and we take a look at the, if I press the right button, if we take a look at config inside of our hosts directory, and let me go up here, I see it here. You will see we have this Stylix option here under styling options. So we've imported the Stylix module, and we are using this instead of Nix colors to theme. Stylix, it kind of works the way Pywall does. It will take in an image and then generate a theme based off of it. You can also override that theme by commenting out this here and putting in your own custom theme if you want. So you can also install the base 16 color themes package or whatever that comes with all of the base 16 colors palettes, and then you can import that here as well. But I think for most people, this is going to be plenty. You give it an image, it needs an image. You cannot just comment this image out here. It needs that image. But if you want to override it and have it not generate a color scheme from that, but generate one off of this, you can do that here. And then you have things for like setting the opacity for your terminal. You actually don't do it through like the kitty configuration here. I kind of like this. You keep all of the cool theming aspects all together. So, you can change your terminal opacity here, cursor size, theme, fonts that we're using, and then also the font sizes for different things like your terminal, all that good stuff. So very nice there. And then we also have the drivers for the modules. This isn't really anything new, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on after you install. The way the old 2.1 was working was you actually had to manually go in, change files, and then build the system. Now ZaneyOS 2.2 is shipping with sane defaults, where the script will actually just build for you. It does go ahead and build the system for you. It's just going to use some defaults that should be fine, but you definitely will want to go in here and enable the proper drivers for your system, because the default is just AMD drivers. If you have a different graphics card, it's okay. It won't break. Like it doesn't have its drivers, so you're going to want to install those for obvious reasons. But now you actually do have the system being installed after you run the install script. I have also made the decision to switch over to Brave as the default browser, just because Brave is much, much better for your privacy. And I could load up a website. I don't know like what it's called or anything, but I could load up a website that would show you based off of different metrics how much better Brave is for privacy than Firefox. But I'll let you do that research on your own time if you're interested. Just know, yes, the browser has changed. The key binding for it is exactly the same. So, how you load up your browser isn't going to change anymore. Firefox, the option for it is still in the settings. I don't know if it's in the config or not. It very well could. I'm not sure. Yeah, there it is. Programs.enable Firefox. So if you want Firefox back, it is simply changing this false to true. So it's not like game over. If you really want Firefox back, just go ahead and you don't even have to add a line. You're just going to change a word. So you inside of Vim, you can just do CW here and change it out if you wanted to. I don't, but yeah, that's something I did, hopefully to improve your privacy. Another incredible thing I've done is aliased cat to bat. So, as a good example, let's say I want to see some of my scripts that I've got going on, and maybe I want to take a look at the emoji picker script. So I cat it out. Well, now cat doesn't look nearly so bad. Cat actually has, good syntax highlighting, it actually looks good. And if it was much significantly larger than this, I could actually scroll through it. Like that essentially is just cat, just improved. So I know a lot of other people have this in their configurations and stuff. So it's here, it's much better. And this kind of thing here is what you're going to notice literally everywhere around ZaneyOS 2.2. Pretty much every single thing has improved. Not only has the actual, launcher gone back to Rofi, which in my opinion is definitely much better, but also the the emoji picker is improved. It's got better, emojis, like some of the broken ones have been fixed. Like, everything has been tuned in some way. Steam shouldn't cause an issue anymore. There's just a whole bunch of things that have improved. So hopefully you will see the massive improvements and find some of the Easter eggs I've added. Wink, wink. All right. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. I could definitely go on more about some different stuff that has been updated and improved in ZaneyOS, but hopefully you will go ahead and explore the new updated docs, the, actual thing, and explore it and, see how it is and, discover some new things. A lot should be improved. And I also want to go ahead and say, thank you very much to the people who support me through Patreon, through YouTube channel memberships, all the different ways you can support me. Thank you very much. It is genuinely helping with, getting things done. And also, I recently had to spend the weekend in the hospital. So that money has actually definitely made things much easier. I've got some extra money to throw at bills that come my way. So it helps out a lot. So I'm going to take a second to thank everyone who is new over on Patreon. And I genuinely cannot thank these people enough. Martin, Neil, Felix, HTX80 Nerd, Nicholas, Zuski, Grizzlyware, D-Dubs or Donald, 4, Dark Zero, Russell, TGB, Russell Willis, and Papa Smurf, and Matt from the Linux Cast. Thank you guys. Literally does mean a lot, and I feel extremely thankful and appreciative. I can't even memorize the list. There's too many people on it. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one that hopefully will not take this long to get out. See ya.